Well, good morning, or good afternoon. It's about lunchtime actually. Today you find me at Rode Heath, and I have done a walk around Rode Heath up through the village a little bit before, but today I'm going to take you on a different walk down the towpath to the old lockkeeper's cottage, where some friends of mine actually own that property today. Well, they've become friends quite recently, but yeah, I consider them friends. We're starting off here on top of the bridge, right next door to the Broughton Arms. Today's walk is going to be down the towpath there, down a couple of locks, taking in the glorious sights of the canal. And that was bridge 140 you found me standing on top of a moment ago. In the Broughton Arms, as we can see here, it's quite a large garden. There's very people sat out in it. More along here we have the candy boat. Surprised they're not open today as it's Bank Holiday Monday. Perhaps they'll open later. And their towing boat and where they live. Some lovely views here, picnic tables and a bench. The only thing that's spoiling the day is there's some motorcyclists or something scrambling or something going on over there, making a lot of noise. Oh well, we all got to enjoy ourselves, I guess, haven't we? This is called Rode Heath Rise, I believe. We have horses there in the background as well. And a cockbird I can hear crowing. Well, I'm more just here. I still have some firewood to split. That's really evil to split, it's really hard. And before I went out this morning, I did a load of laundry. Always seem to be doing laundry. You'll see the gap here between my boat and the next boat. That's because this is a winding hole, although I would never turn my boat around in it. Probably about 50 foot max these days, I'm guessing. As we walk down, there's another bench to sit upon. Looks like that tree's had a good haircut, doesn't it? That old ash there. Well, see, that ash tree has all been laid down here. Is that to stop people getting through here? There was once a pathway here by the looks. You see where it's trodden down through there. Oh, see, you can't get through there now. So is it just to block that off? Some lovely firewood there, I know that much. Very tempting. Anyway, I'm going to walk back up to the canal and continue my walk, whilst taking in some of the beauty of the wildflowers around. So back up the hill we go. There used to be a farm here. We used to see Tamworth pigs out here. I think it's all gone. A row of cottages here, leading up to the top block here at Rode Heath. The ducks around here, every time they see people, they think they're going to get fed. They're not going to by me. I have no food for them. Well, I think this is where the farmyard used to be that kept the Tamworth pigs. It's all been flattened. And now we approach the top lock here. The boat came up not very long ago, so the lock is just about full. Not quite full actually, so it definitely leaks a bit on the lower gates. And it also leaks a bit on the upper gates. Obviously not as much as the lower gates, because it's a good put down. And here are the lower gates. Most of these, actually I think all of the locks on the Trent and Mersey canal have these small bridges on the bottom of all the locks. I'm now down the steps. I've just come down these steps from lock 53. You can see quite clearly there it leaks quite badly. There used to be at one day's time 2 locks here, as just about all this area down here. A lot of them are gone now. And that would have been the bridge into the second lock chamber. The bridge is still here, but no lock. Where I'm walking right now would have been canal. So I continue my walk now on down towards the second lock here at Rode Heath, or the bottom lock. And my friends Ian and Ellen live in the lock cottage there. Well, I remember the days when that was the last house along here. There's a lot of new builds along here nowadays. Well, probably not that new anymore. Well, this is where I think the use of solar panels is a really good idea. Putting them on top of your roofs of your houses, rather than taking up valuable arable land, which is in dire need for growing food in this country. Unless you want to eat insects and bugs for the rest of your life, and lab-grown meat, yeah, not for me. Although this appears to be a willow wren hire boat from Rugby Wharf, I'm guessing it's probably no longer a hire boat. I've seen it moored here now for a couple of days, and hire boats don't normally sit around very long. They're normally on the move. Obviously want to see as much as they can. I'm now approaching the bottom lock here, lock 54 at Rode Heath. A lovely row of old cottages here. So here we have it, now down to lock 54. There's a pair of locks here. The one on this side has a narrow lock chamber, or my boat fits through it okay. It says if your craft is over 6'10" wide, please use the other lock. I came up here yesterday. I'm getting to my turnaround point on this walk. This is the house, the old lock keeper's cottage I've come to visit. And this is the bottom entrances to the 2 locks. Another lock leaking well. very peaceful here. All you hear is birds singing and the sound of the water moving. I know they won't be losing their front door. I shall go around the back. Well, I just had a lovely cup of tea with Ian and Ellen. There's the wander back up the cut. Another boat's just coming into the lock here. I would think that this was newly turned soil quite recently. Quite often find this on young soil. Thing that grows almost everywhere. It's cow parsley. This is covered with cow parsley all the way along here. I've just walked up onto Low Lane, because I'm going to take a slightly different route back to the boat. Not sure if the camera's picking that up, but it's an old English rose growing there alongside the canal. And as I approach back up to the top lock here, that's the lock over there, and Low Lane goes across that little bridge over there, which we're now walking up. Forget-me-nots out here in flower. Well, I said it was Low Lane, it looks like it's Low Street. And this is where I believe the pig farm used to be. Boats just come down the lock, so the lock is now empty. Yes, the leakage at the top of the lock is nowhere near as bad as the leakage that was at the bottom. I believe there's a little convenience store just up along here. It's called Bargain Booze, but I believe it's a regular convenience store and does other things besides booze. Here it is. Right, let's go in and get a few bits and pieces. Well, I've just been in Bargain Booze. I did buy some alcohol. It's been quite warm the last few days, so I bought some cans of cider. I thought it'd be nice to have a cider occasionally. I do have some beer on the boat, but I don't fancy that sometimes in the warmer weather, so I just bought 4 cans of cider. Well, of course, I'm now walking back up along the main road, and I'm going to make it into like a circle of them today, because we're going to end up back at the pub. Yeah, we're going to end up back at the Broughton Arms. I can see it just up in front of me. The church here. Nice to see the flag of St. George. I'm almost back now to the Broughton Arms. I'm just approaching the car park for them. I'm just looking across at the signpost over there as well. It says Kids Grove, which is where I'm off to, Newcastle under Lyme. And it's got the A34, which is just up there, shown in brackets. Well, I grew up living right next door to the A34, but nowhere near here, in Hampshire, some 200 or 300 miles away. And here we are now, back at the Broughton Arms. And that's going to conclude this little walk. Something a little different. big thank you goes out to everybody out there for watching the channel, supporting the channel in all the ways you do. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe and click the old bell notification button and the all options button. That way YouTube should inform you every time I upload a new video. Well, that just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.